I haven't checked recently, but last time I checked and every time I checked, I sell more VHS tapes than I do anything else in the store. It's unbelievable. And as you can see, and you'll go around, I have a lot of VHS, that's why I have so much VHS, but the average human being says, why VHS? Nobody's watching VHS. But yes, they are. They still are, because they love the nostalgia. They want to get an 80s CRTV and an old VCR player, and they just like that nostalgia. It brings them back to that. It's all about feelings, right? It's all about, how it makes you feel. Of course it doesn't look better than a 4K. I mean, obviously. That's not the point. My name is Shelby McIntyre, and I own Viper Video here in Tampa, Florida. All right, Viper Video is a video store. We carry VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, movies. My most dedicated clientele are the horror, sci-fi, and fantasy movie collectors. So I have a lot of that, but I carry all genres of films. So Viper Video got started before I was here. Mike Sandlin owned Grindhouse Video and had been here for several years. He decided to move his operation to Knoxville, Tennessee, and open a store up there. And I had known Mike for several years and said, hey, well, if you're not here, I mean, it's going to leave a huge void, so we can't have that. Yeah, give me a couple minutes.
Are we shooting a porno?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I should have locked the door. Being friends with Mike for so long, I said, hey, I wouldn't mind opening a video store. And he said, if you want to do that, I'll help you. So he helped me get started. I bought some of his overstock inventory so I could get started. When I had a quarter of what I have now, but I went ahead and said, screw it, I'll open it up, and didn't have the hugest selection and just kind of started from there. But Mike Sandlin's the one that really helped me get started. At least he got me going, and I still talk to him all the time and get advice from him. And well, with me, it's a little bit different because I know you might not be able to tell, but I'm legally blind. So that is always a daily challenge with my eyesight. But, it's just like any other small business. You have good weeks and bad weeks, and different times of the year are busier than others. And sometimes once you think you got it figured out, you don't, because I've had times where I'm like, oh, okay, well, Mondays and Tuesdays are always slow, and then all of a sudden I got random Mondays and Tuesdays where it's the best day of the week. Or the weekends are typically Thursday through Sunday are the best days, but then you'll have a run where it's just slow. So the challenge is making sure you have enough money to have that, you got the cash flow. I have people coming in doing trades and wanting to sell things back all the time, but I can't take all of it because I can't spend all of my money. It's all about the cash flow in a small business. You got to be able to pay your rent. Got to be able to pay your electricity. You got to be able to buy more product without overextending yourself. So you got to be real business minded on stuff. And you can't, in a business like this, I don't care if you're in a record store, video store, comic store, it's okay if you're a collector, but you can't let that collector mentality bleed into your business, or else you're never going to want to sell anything. You've got to be able to let go of that. So many great things come through the store, and out of print deluxe box sets and 4Ks and Blu-rays and really cool stuff, and even older stuff. I got VHSs that come through that sell for anywhere from $50 to $200 that are out of print, and you think, oh man, I always did want that. You can't do it. You got to stay in business. I'm here to make money. I'm not a museum, so you just got to get out of that. You know what I mean? I have customers come in all the time that say, oh my God, you know, your collection must be amazing. You know, you must have thousands. And I tell them, no, I guarantee you, you probably have way more than I do. I just don't need it. I can come in here and take any movie I want home that's used and watch it if I want to watch it, I don't need it in my house. Well, it surprises a lot of people. I mean, the average movie goer thinks everything's on streaming, and it's not. And I get calls all the time. And I get people that walk in that are not collectors, and they'll say, do you have Back to the Future? It's not on streaming anymore, anywhere. And I say, yeah, I do have it. So as everybody knows, Amazon or any, Prime or Netflix or whoever it is, they can pull any movie off at any time. And it's not just because, they want to pull the movie off. It depends also on the rights and the licensing agreements that get exchanged all the time and get sold and relicensed. And, next thing you know, some of your favorite movies or movies that you paid to own are no longer on your favorite streaming service, and there's nothing you can do about it. So I have a lot more non-collectors starting to come in to realize that they want to own their favorite movies to be able to watch it anytime they want. And they don't have to depend on the internet going down during a storm or, wanting to rewatch it on their favorite streaming service only to find out that it's not available. And I have a lot of older clientele that come in that they do not want to stream. They don't want to know how to stream. They don't care to know how to stream. They don't want to mess with smart TVs. They're older. They have their favorite movies, and they want them to be available in their house to watch at any time. So I've got a broad spectrum of clientele that come in, but I am getting more and more of those general moviegoers that a couple years ago probably hardly owned any Blu-rays or if anything at all, and are now starting to come in and buy more and more and more. And now that Best Buy is completely closed down, not carrying any physical media, it's just not in their business plan anymore. Doesn't mean the physical media is going away. It's never going to go away. There always will be collectors that enjoy it. They want to be able to hold it and touch it and have it. And nowadays, there's so many amazing, box sets that are coming out in special editions with books and posters and all kinds of special features and multi-disc sets and audio commentaries that people just really enjoy it, and they're willing to pay the extra money for it. Well, for a lot of people, it's convenient. We all stream. I watch streaming services too. So it's easy, it's convenient, but a lot of for me personally, and I think a lot of the people, they'll come in and they'll be like, yeah, it's $19.99 to download it, the new movie on Prime or whichever streaming, whatever it is, but you can come in here and buy it for $14.99 and own it forever and watch it as many times as you want and not worry about it being taken off, because even though you download it, you didn't download it onto your computer or your drive. It's on their server, available to you at any time until the license is gone and then the movie's gone, because once it's gone, it's gone. There's no end in sight. I've been open now 2.5 years. November of 2024 will be 3 years. And I've quadrupled my inventory, my size, my client base, revenue. So for instance, Diabolic DVD has been around for at least 20 years. Mike's going strong at 10 years. Now you've got Orbit. There's more places now. Of course, there's still only a handful that are left in the United States, but the great thing about being a niche store is that I'm the only store in Tampa that the collectors can come to and buy, the brand new releases and re-releases and special editions. There are other stores that do carry used inventory, but not anything brand new. People are buying movies. People are not buying movies. So just because you're not seeing the selection you used to see in Walmart or Best Buy or Target doesn't mean that they don't sell. It just means that those stores are changing and always modifying their business model. And A lot of people are used to just going on Amazon and ordering stuff, but my clientele like to come in because they want the instant gratification of coming in, holding it, seeing it, and taking it home, and not waiting either one day to receive it, or 2 or 3 or 4.